Controlling HQM Quarry on Force Wipe has to be one of the most overpowered strats in Rust. With every player on the server needing HQM for kits and base upgrades, you can capitalise on this becoming absolutely filthy rich. But with riches comes enemies, and it wouldn't take long for them enemies to come knocking, ending in one of the best raids I've had in my 5k hours. And I'd set out to do all this solo on the first wipe of the year. It's 5 AM and I'm one of the first on the server. Wanting HQM Quarry for myself this wipe, I raced inland hoping to be the first player there. Finding a horse on the way, I had time to stop into Outpost, grabbing some metal before making my way to the build spot. Being the first player to arrive, I quickly chucked down a starter base, claiming the quarry for myself just 10 minutes into my wipe. Before we get any further into the video, I just wanted to say I put a lot of effort in this. Make sure to leave me a like, comment what you think, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content. Thank you guys. Needing a lot of wood for TCs, I wasted no time farming all the trees around my base and placing TCs all around the quarry. Now with the quarry secure, I needed diesel and a lot of it. Being in between water and power plants, some of the best monuments for diesel spawns, I spent the next hour running these monuments, collecting comps and scrap along the way. After collecting a bit of diesel, I wanted to expand base. Not being able to build out as much as I wanted, I moved over to the other side of the quarry. Wasting no time, I started running my diesel and doing some upgrades to base, and also getting down to tier 2. Seeing it wasn't a BP wipe, I crafted a SAR and headed out for some PvP. Hearing two guys running the puzzle at power plant, I waited for them to come out before making a move. Scoring 500 scrap and some cards off of this duo, I depoted and made my way to water treatment. After dying at water, I was back to the task at hand, running more diesel and securing TCs around the quarry. Not wanting to be raided instantly, I farmed a bit of resources and started working on my shooting floor. Seeing I was halfway to tier 3, I went for a tunnel run at night, recycling a bandit camp before coming home and crafting a tier 3, getting some much needed kits inside of my lockers in case of a raid defense. Over the next couple of hours I worked on base, getting my external TCs down and farming for a compound. There was a few teams checking me out, knowing that they wanted to use the quarry, so I acted offline, catching a few players, netting myself some more diesel and HQM. I was pretty exhausted from the day of grinding. Thanks to the players trying to use my quarry, I put up a little bit of HQM in my shop, going for a quick farm run to get the rest of the stone needed for my compound before calling it a night on the server. To my surprise, the start of day 2 I woke up with a base. Wasting no time, I farmed over a box of wood before starting to compound the quarry. Having the quarry completely walled in, I chucked some turrets at the entrance before starting to run all of my diesel. With my main base and quarry pretty much complete, I chucked a few hundred HQM in my shop and went AFK, coming back not even 30 minutes later and it was all gone. So while the demand was so high, I'd continue running diesel, getting more HQM in my shop just in time to hear a raid in the distance. Almost losing this fight, not wanting to be greedy, I ran home with what I had, coming back out to check if there was anything left over. An hour goes by and there's talk and chat about a clan scared to raid close to my base, so I went over to check out what was going on. Right as I'm about to head back, my neighbours started getting raided. Being the good guy I am, I messaged one of them on Steam and went over to try counter. Seeing there was a cheater in my area, I went over to excavate to place down a 1x1, wanting to use some of my diesel to farm sulfur, but as I got there was a clan already running it, and I just happened to see one of their members leaving to go back to their base. Getting home safely with all this sulfur, I wanted this clan to come raid me, so I chucked this sulfur in a venty and broadcast it with an absurd amount of diesel, hoping that they would take the bait and show up. Wouldn't take long for them to come check out my base, but to my surprise they never came to raid. For 2 days I was just scouted by everyone on the server, selling more HQM and getting over 200 diesel, but no one showed up to raid. On the 5th day of wipe, I changed my name and went exploring the clans around the map. I came across King's base and acted like a naked that just joined the server, pointing out my shops and acting dumb, asking how much HQM or the diesel would come out to be. I kept exploring the map for a bit before logging out and changing my name back. When I logged back in, guess who was at my base destroying my SAMs? After killing one of them shooting arrows, they started using the rocks and terrain against me. Not being able to get a shot at some of them, I couldn't really do much to save my SAM. Knowing their plan was to send an MLRS strike once they destroyed my SAM, I grabbed a bit of high coal and upgraded my roof. After the first strike, they used the attack heli to in-sim my roof, stopping me from repairing and using my roof to fight back, allowing them time to send another strike when it's ready. With another strike hitting, I thought that they might start raiding, but they kept up with the intel. Now that night time was approaching, I was going to try and make a play myself. As I'm getting ready and grabbing my night vision goggles, they started sending rockets. Couldn't really get a good shot on any of the raiders. They were just jiggle peeking the rocks and aiming my base with rockets, taking out one of my batteries pretty early into the raid.
got online, they went real quiet.
My recorder's input was on the wrong mic, so it didn't pick up what I said, but King and I had a few words mid-raid, and I thanked him and his team for the online. They were the only team that was game enough to come over and raid me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're pretty much getting off the work, so we'll go fucking the centres and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, one's always good, eh?
Hearing King and his team getting silenced and grubbed, I pushed up to the roof, catching some of the grubs trying to run off the rockets. With everyone dead besides some counters, I thought the raid had finished, heading out to seal my call, but I guess King and his team had some other plans.
I mean, technically we won because we got UTC, right? That's how this works. GG, bro. It was fucking good fun. I can't tell if you've been for real or...
Can I get my kit, bro? That's right, brother. Good online, bro.
Yeah, that was honestly pretty good fun, bro. Like,
Bro, you're a bean, bro. You're a fucking bean. You are insane. No worries.
bro, sorry about the fucking attack.
We didn't notice you were solo, bro.
Seeing these boys came over to raid and I had no plans to rebuild, I gave them my base with 200 plus diesel inside my vending machines. I had to cut out the audio of this clip because I've never heard a group of guys swear so much, and that's something coming from an Aussie.
That 14k hours, and that was probably one of the best onlines I've had in a while.
I want to thank you for watching to the end. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to see more solo content. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one.